So many of you guys have been requesting me to do a video showing top-down analysis using the one candlestick strategy. Many of you have been like, Matthew, how do we do this? How do we really go from a higher time frame up to the entry level time frame using the one candlestick strategy and other approaches you teach on the channel? Welcome guys to this channel. This channel is about Forex education. Nothing that you hear or see here is financial advice. It's just for information and entertainment purposes, or you can take it as educational content, right? So guys, do your due diligence. Make sure if you want to invest, seek services with a qualified financial advisor before you make any decisions in this risky business. So here we are on the gold chart. Many of you guys love gold, so that's why I do the analysis mostly on gold. But this works on all asset classes. It can work on BTC, it can work on Euro USD or any other currency pair that you want to trade or instrument. Okay, so here what we are going to do for gold, we are going to first of all mark out our psychological levels, right, before we do the one candlestick strategy marking, because you see gold loves to move around psychological levels. So you also have to mark out psychological levels on gold and also BTC and also indices. Those instruments tend to move around psychological numbers. So what are psychological numbers? Psychological numbers are round numbers that don't have many decimal points, right? So you have numbers like 4,000, 4,500, 4,600, 5,000, like that. The reason why this works is because banks usually like to settle their transactions or do transactions in round numbers, because it would be a little bit complicated for the bank to start trading with so many decimal numbers. For example, trading like 1 billion, 150 million, 0.11, 0.607546. You see, that is confusing. But if the bank can send out like a notice to buy at a certain price, they can say, I want to buy at 4,500. It's very easy for transactions to play out that way, right? So that is why we see that reflected on the charts, because banks like to trade around psychological numbers. Before we move forward, you can start trading today using Prime. Prime is a prop firm that I am actually trading with at the moment, and I'm trying to pass my 10k challenge with them, and hopefully you guys are following along the journey. If you've not watched that video, you can go and check out that video. It showcases how I am trying to pass my 10k challenge with Prime. You can come here and you'll be able to choose different account types that Prime has to offer. They offer Forex trading and also features. Just use the link in the description of this video and come and choose an account of your choice. You can be able to trade a one-step, two-step, or get direct funding from Prime. As for me, I am doing a two-step prime challenge, which is a 10k challenge, and I've got it at this price here. Remember, this price has changed. It is not the same all the time. It depends on the discount that is available at the moment. So guys, use the link in the description, go sign up with Prime, get started with your journey to getting funded. Remember, trading with little capital can limit your potential to really see results in your trading career. So please use Prime to get yourself funded today. Guys, let's go back to the strategy. Here, what we do, we come on the chart and then we plot psychological numbers. Like here, we just come to coordinates and then we can change this to 3,500 just for us to see where we are at, right? So that's a psychological level, 3,500. So the next one up would be 4,000, right? So you just adjust the coordinates like that, and the next one would be 4,500, right? 4,500, like that. Then the next one up would be 5,000, right, like this. And then the next one up here would be 5,500. Okay, we'll put one more on top here, just one more, which is 6,000, right? So that we have at least some covering on many of these. So these are the psychological levels on gold, right? So also what you can do with these psychological levels is that you can put zones around these psychological levels. Like here, you can just we can call this level of structure, and then we can extend it right like so, right? And then we can add on all the others, make them thin, because when you go on a lower time frame, you'll see that these levels are very wide. Okay, so we'll make them thin, something like this. Make sure they are matching so that they start at the same area, just for the aesthetic of it, right? Doesn't really change anything. Something like this. So those are zones of psychological numbers. I want you guys to really follow along, because you've been asking for this video, a video showing top-down analysis using the one candlestick strategy and how you get entries, right? So this is how you do it. So you've done drawing the psychological levels like this. What you're going to do now is you're going to look at the candles and analyze them, the current candles. So here we see that this is a downtrend. This is a downtrending market. If you add on the 20 period moving average, you can see right now there is 1, 2, 3, 4 months of a downtrend. I'm recording this on the 23rd of June, so it's about 7 days for this month to end. Unless something very drastic happens, then this candle is going to turn green, but if not, it's going to close red as it is. So we have 4 consecutive months of a downtrend, right? So we're currently on a downtrend on gold, right? And then the 20 period moving average, yes, the market is still above it, but on a monthly chart, if you're seeing 4 candles in the same direction, that's a very strong trend. And these candles are coming close to the 20 period moving average right here. Okay, so here we are going to go down to the lower time frame, right, and check what we can do about this. But before we go to the lower time frame, we can look at these candles, how they form their price action. See, this candle here created a CRT model. That last candle created a CRT candle here, right? The model was a CRT. After this bullish candles closed, this red candle's high took out that candle's high but closed bearish, right? And then it has been bearish for all this while. So you can just mark the psychological levels on the monthly chart, and then for the tradable zones, don't mark the monthly tradable zone. You can mark it if you're going to like position trade or you're going to hold trades for a very long time. You can mark the monthly candle. But if you're going to just swing trade for like a few days to maybe 2 to 3 weeks, then you don't need to mark the monthly candle. You can just start marking from the weekly candle. So let's go quickly to the weekly candle, and then we'll look at how to mark the weekly. So for the weekly candle, when you come here and check what the market is doing, you'll be able to see how beautiful this analysis is. Just see here the psychological levels. The market came from down, broke above that psychological level, and then it went to the next psychological level, broke above, came and retested it several times. As you can see, went above there, rejected with this red candle, then went again the following week, and then the next week closed above, went direct to this psychological level, did not close above this one. This candle went and spiked up above the 5,500 psychological level, rejected it, and came and closed below the 5,000 psychological level. So you can see how those psychological levels play a big part in trading. So after the market closed finally above this 5,000 psychological level, the market went up, came back with this red candle and rejected that psychological level. You can see, came back down, did not close below, but this next candle closed below this 5,000 psychological level and came directly to the 4,500 psychological level. And then this next candle, which was a doji, you can see dragonfly doji, rejected the psychological level, and then these candles for the next 3 weeks went up, came back and rejected 1 week, 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week, 5th week, you can see, and finally it broke below the psychological level of 4,500. So we are now going down to the next psychological level, which is 4,000. So you can see that gold is most likely going to come down to this 4,000 psychological level. So how do we mark now this? Now for this one, since this week is open, this red candle is open, we don't mark that candle. We mark the previous closed candle. This one here, we mark it a high like so, and then we mark it close at the bottom, right? For the one candlestick strategy, you do this. Okay, make sure these those markings are very accurate, and then in between them move draw a zone, something like this. Okay, you can name it tradable zone, and then we can just mark it like that. So you leave a space between the candle that you are marking and the next candle. Just leave a space in between so that all the price action that happens within the tradable zone is happening on the next candle, not on the previous candle's price action. So after you've done this, you see that the moving average has crossed over above the candles, so you confirm on the weekly it's a downtrend. And also you can see the psychological levels, how the market has played on them. Guys, if this video does not really help you understand psychological levels, I don't know if there's any other video on the internet that shows psychological levels the way I'm showing you here, and how they actually work with gold, how accurate they are, and how you can use them as your reference levels and target levels, right? You can see. So after you've drawn this, what you're looking at now is going down to the daily chart like this. Now on the daily chart, you can see the psychological levels, the way the market was respecting them clearly on the daily chart, right? So now here on the daily chart, we see that the market has pulled back from the weekly, like can go here and make this weekly zone so that it is clearer when we're marking them, weekly tradable zone. So the market went up inside of the weekly tradable zone, and now it has created this bearish engulfing candle. So the daily tradable zone, you can also draw it here to see how it matches, right? So since this is a downtrend, you are going to only mark red candles. So which one is the most recent closed red candle? We're looking at this candle here as the most recent closed red candle, because this current one is still open. So we mark this red candle. We don't mark the green one, we mark the red candle from its high to its close at the bottom here. Make sure you've marked that, and then we are going to put a zone from that green candle moving forward, right? And then that zone, we can name it the daily tradable zone, like that. So it is that red one there. Okay, that's the daily tradable zone. So we are going to now go to the 4 hour. So this is the daily tradable zone that is marked red. This one here, it is red. We can actually bring it forward. Let me see if I can bring it up. Visual order, bring to front. Yeah, so you can see this is a daily tradable zone. This one here, the red one. The blue one is the weekly tradable zone. So you can see that the market has pulled back inside of the daily tradable zone, also inside of the weekly tradable zone, okay? And they are all selling off from there, right? Now we go to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, since we are looking at trading, or like if you're looking at day trading, you can use just these two, and then you go to the 15-minute chart and then you look for entries. But if you want to continue with the analysis, you can come to the 4 hour here, and then you draw a zone also. Like you can draw a zone on this previous red candle, this one here, which has just closed. You can draw a zone from its high to its close at the bottom here, something like this, right? And then you can also put a zone right here in the middle on that candle, and then you can make this zone a different color, like we can make it yellow like this for the 4 hour, right? You go down to the 15-minute chart to look for entries. Now look at how beautiful this analysis is. I don't think you need anything else, guys, to analyze the market using top-down analysis and then psychological levels. So you can see how I have analyzed this, right, step by step. I hope you guys have followed me. Now when you look at this, you see that the weekly zone, the market has already pulled back into it and given a good setups to sell. Also on the daily, which is this red zone, the market pulled back into it for gold and then started giving sells to continue selling. And now if you missed all these, if you missed the weekly, you missed the daily, you can still wait for the market to trade on the 4 hour, because you can see this yellow zone is the 4 hour tradable zone, and the market is pulling back inside of it to give an entry. So it is actually pulled up above the moving average 20. So next time it breaks below the moving average 20, we can look for a trade, like a short trade inside here like that, and then we can use that as a reference. And your target is going to be the next psychological level down, which is 4,000. This would be your target if you're going to hold this long term like that. Okay, so for the daily and the weekly zones, you can see that the market pulled back inside of the weekly here and the daily. So here, the next time it broke below the moving average, you could take a short trade here like that, and then that high would be your point where the stop loss is. You would be in some drawdown, but this would be your target still down here, this psychological level, whereby you can see that this trade is still on and it is still running for those levels on the daily and the weekly. This is their entry here, right? For the 4 hour, this is the entry, current entry right here. So you can see how you do top-down analysis using the one candlestick strategy and psychological levels on gold. I hope this is going to give you a lot of value, guys. If this brings you any sort of value, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below with your questions. This request, I've received it several times, and I hope this is going to help you guys understand this more clearly. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace and out.